Is that you? What are you doing here? Well, it's good to see you. I'm out here walking in Carkeek Park. You ought to try it. It's so beautiful. While you're here, why don't I tell you about dinner? Why don't you join me for dinner? Tonight, we're gonna make something legendary. We've been at home for quite a while, and it's time to spice up our life. We're gonna cook a dish, a legendary dish, that's filled with passion, that's filled with grit, it's filled with love, it's filled with lust. It's a spaghetti you might know, but it brings on a greater meaning right now because of its robustness and its passion. Again, it's passion. Spaghetti alla Puttanesca. This is a dish that was taught to me by Luciano Bardinelli when I worked at Settebello Ristorante when I was 13 years old, and it stuck with me because it's the kind of dish that sticks with you. It gives you that strength and that grit to power through. We're gonna need to power through, and this one's gonna power you through with some spice and some pizzazz and some funk and some soul. I think of it as Italian soul food, baby, or food for the soul. This is a dish, Puttanesca, a dish that they said that the ladies of the night prepared to lure, entice, maybe fortify their customers for the task ahead. We need to get fortified. We need to get some spice to spice it up. So join me. Let's go back home. Let's make spaghetti alla Puttanesca. Andiamo! What do you see there?
A bee. Oh, are you recording me?
Welcome to Casa Fiore's Cucina. We fortified our soul with a little bit of Mother Nature. Now let's make spaghetti alla Puttanesca. I've got it started here, you'll see. I've coated this large pan with olive oil. Again, I want to remind you, I'm going to post the recipe soon after posting this video, and then I want you to understand that I don't always follow the recipe. For something like this, I tend to like to round up. So you've got about a quarter of cup of olive oil. You've got about 6, 7, 8 minced garlics in here, garlic cloves, and we're gonna let that simmer until it gets translucent. We've pureed 128-ounce can of tomatoes, and now we're gonna cook this down just a little bit. This is a fast-moving recipe, and we're gonna cook it down just a little bit. We'll be right back with the awesome ingredients.
We're gonna add all of our ingredients. So first, we've got a tin of chopped anchovies, one third of a cup of black olives that are chopped coarsely.
Now these are oil-cured black olives. You can find them in a jar here and there. You can find them at Pacific Food Importers. I prefer them over Kalamata olives. To me, it just adds to the whole grit that you find in this dish.
And you can add 3/4 of a cup or more of it. Then we got 3 tablespoons of capers. And then about a teaspoon or so of red pepper flakes and about 3 tablespoons of oregano.
We're also going to add a nice generous grating of black pepper. Then we're going to mix this all together and let it simmer for 5-10 minutes. We're going to get our pasta boiling. So we cooked a pound of pasta. We've cooked it very al dente because we're going to let this cook with our sauce in a moment. We're going to let these cook together. We're also going to add our parsley and mix it all together at this point. It's about 3 or 4 tablespoons of chopped parsley. We'll mix it together and let it simmer for a minute or two. Allora, mangiamo. Guarda, look. Oh, wow. Girls, let's dig in. Oh my God. Spaghetti alla Puttanesca. I don't know about you, but we need something new to spice up our life right now in our home. We need fortify ourselves for the road that lies ahead with something with grit, with oomph, with passion. We need a little bit of soul food to nourish us for the road ahead. Ciao, buon appetito, ci vediamo.
Ciao!